Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson. Here are your headlines for Tuesday, January 8th. The state legislature has its first bill of the new session, and it addresses an issue we've been closely following for you here at 6 on Your Side. Back in November, we told you about Mountain Home's water problems and how Elmore County wants to take flood water from Anderson Ranch. House Bill 1, if passed, would give the Department of Water Resources the ability to issue permits and licenses for projects like the one Mountain Home has proposed. However, that would only happen after the Treasure Valley fills their reservoirs and performs flood control. HB 1 will now head to the House Resources and Conservation Committee for a full hearing. How can Idaho improve its education system and develop a more competitive workforce worldwide? Those are questions a new research study hopes to answer. The study is being done by both the Idaho Business for Education Group and HP. Over the next few months, the study will ask teachers, students, employers, and others involved in education their opinions as what Idaho needs to do.
The state has really seen incredible growth, and we want to help make sure that that growth is sustainable and that we take a look at how we can create students and graduates who are prepared for the jobs of tomorrow, not the jobs of the past.
Officials hope to have the study done by June. Flu season is ramping up in the valley, though this year appears to be less severe than last year. More patients saw their doctor with H1N1 in the past week alone than in all of December. According to the CDC, influenza activity in the U.S. is on the rise. The agency rates states on a scale from green to red, red being the worst. Right now, Idaho is rated green, but doctors expect it to worsen. So far this season, 2 people have died from flu, 14 people have died by this time last year.
We're hoping is a good sign that this will be a less severe year, but there's really no way to know until the season is over.
Health officials say peak flu season for Idaho specifically is typically in late January or early February. Boise police made a quick work tracking down a robbery suspect Tuesday afternoon. Police say a little before 3 o'clock, somebody held up the bank, the U.S. Bank, at the corner of 17th and State. For a short while, nearby Lowell Elementary School was put on lockdown because of the robbery.
Even though a weapon wasn't displayed, there could have been a threat of a weapon being used. When someone walks into a bank and throws a note down and demands the money, obviously a rational person is going to think they're being robbed, and so it would be a robbery charge, which is a felony.
Investigators believe the robbery suspect headed east initially, but was later picked up about 15 blocks west of there. The lockdown at Lowell was lifted a short time after that. It's that time of year again. People are rounding up forms in preparation for tax season, but something many Idahoans have yet to do, update their tax withholdings on their W-4. At the end of 2017, the federal tax code changed, but with many unaware of how that could affect them here in the Gem State, too many W-4s haven't been revised. Now, as the legislative session begins and state budgets are being set, Idaho revenue is unexpectedly low.
I am ordering the Tax Commission to do all they can to better inform taxpayers of what they need to do to avoid a surprise income tax bill.
To see what you can do to avoid that surprise income tax bill and ensure your tax forms are correct, just search for this story at 6onyourside.com.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Yeah, take a look at these temperatures around the region. It is mild out. Now, this is most places of the Treasure Valley. We're primarily in the 40s, 46 in Boise for the high temperature, but only 29 in Twin Falls, where cold air remains in those lower elevations, 15 in Stanley. Some cloud cover has been increasing. Some isolated showers will overnight tonight. We have a chance for some showers, especially after midnight tonight, and mostly cloudy skies during tomorrow as more of this moisture continues to track in our direction. But there's not a lot of it, and so the Central Mountains will get a little snow, but with all this warm air coming in, wrapping around this storm system, that mild air is shooting on in our direction, and that means we get temperatures well into the 40s. And once this cloud cover goes by, and Thursday afternoon and Friday we get sunshine and pretty mild temperatures. We're talking about some pretty amazing January weather coming right on in. All right, take a look at that forecast real quick to see what's happening. And a little bit of snow in the mountains, most of it above 5,000 feet, but there'll be a minor accumulation of 5,000 feet, a couple inches inches, maybe above that over the next day or two. That's tonight through Wednesday, actually. But 45 Wednesday with a lot of cloud cover in the valley. 48 with increasing sunshine Thursday. That's going to be the whopper of the day, and Friday as well. Sunny to partly cloudy and 46, but the low temperatures will start to drop as the dry air moves in. We'll go down into the 20s, getting down to 24 by Sunday morning. So cooling back down, but this is still above average with no major storms for the northwest after that. Updates on my Facebook page constantly. You can get more updates coming back right here or 6onyourside.com.